What is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke, and welcome to episode 12 of my Infinite Heights of our multiplayer collaboration Let's Play series. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing okay. You may or may not have noticed this did not come out on Friday because there is a scheduling change. I have a couple new series coming out to my channel, so I want to get everything on the best day for it in terms of both my schedule and when people tend to be watching them. For today's episode, we are going to be working our way up to the monastery. Now, it's something we talked about and I've been talking about for a little while. I'm going to be laying it out. We got Hydric and Star here working on some cool buildings. He's laying out the rest of these here. So this area is coming together. I just keep forgetting to do those trees. I wish I could just remember to do them. So we got some path lighting we need to lay out here and everything. But I kind of wanted to start tackling this. So I got a ditch here, dug a ditch for the path, and I'm just going to run through it real quick with you guys. I'm going to get to building, and we'll pop in and out and as I'm making progress here. But basically, before it gets dark, what we're looking at is we're kind of following right off of the bridge, and we're going to come up a little bit, maybe zag over instead of zig, and then up here, and you can see where I have the torches laid out. So we're going to kind of come up here and break this way, and then head up. We're actually we're actually going to come across the top of this peak to here. There's going to be a bridge to get to here, and there's this natural canyon type feature. And on this side of the canyon, where the bridge is, on this side of the canyon, we're going to have other stuff. And this little flat area down here is where I'm looking at putting chest shops, which we're going to get to in another episode. And everything on this side of the canyon is going to be monastery of some kind. So, going to have the bridge, maybe a rope bridge, maybe like a massive spectacle kind of thing. Not sure yet. We'll figure that out this episode sometime. And then we just head on in this direction, and this is where we want to end up. So there's going to be a temple on top, a massive pagoda on top of this floating island. Now, you can see the clouds way down there. The peak of this island is actually, we're looking at Y is 198. So we can't make it that I mean, we can make it pretty big, but you know, we're going to reach build limit in 60 or so blocks, so we can't go too high, but I'm thinking of putting it up on here. So what I'd like to do, up on the very, very peak, so we'll have the path is coming from there. It's going to wind over, bridges to get to here, rope bridges. We're actually going to build some stairs clinging precariously to the side of this, zigzagging back and forth across to get to there. Rope bridge from here to here. Another rope bridge from here to here. I don't know what I'm going to put over on that. I feel like we should use this, though. And then, again, main temple up here. So that is the plan. I got my bow, and I'm going to start laying into some of these suckers. So I got a clear shot to build here, and then I'll bring you guys back in when we made some progress. So be right back. Okay, so dawn breaks, which is nice, which means it's time to get back to work. The nights here, you know how nasty the nights are around here. They're bad, so that's slowing things down a lot. I don't care for it too much, but hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? So this is what we got so far. Kind of comes up a little bit windy, a little bit straight, and then we're just gonna come up right across this ridge here to this area, then up to here, over, and back up that side. So anyway, that's what we got done so far. Back to work. Okay, so we got some winding to happen here. Get up to the top here to the little peak, bloop, 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 bloop. Little kind of bump up top here with a pretty sweet view of the surrounding area. These trees aren't going to be here. They're going to be obviously the normal trees that we do. So we get to here, and I propped these up because they were floating, and I'm not 100% finished under here. I'm going to seal that off so it looks solid. I was thinking rope bridge here, like we talked about, but what I did was I put these massive kind of pillars here, and I'm gonna build a bridge across here. So let's see how this looks. Is what I'm thinking. Just see where it kind of runs into, because I don't want, like, I'll maybe have like pillars here, but then I'll have it like built over and across, like not to create like a perfect arch, because I'm not sure that technology was around in the time period that we're talking about here in terms of bridge building, out of wood anyway. So it kind of plugs in here. So I guess I could, yeah, let's drop down here, make this, yeah, digging it. This needs to go all the way down into solid ground, otherwise it's like, what is that? That bridge plugged into dirt? Like, it's gonna come right out. So if we can't see where exactly they vanished to, it implies kind of as we look at it that it just continues on. So there we go. Alright, so I'm going to dig this out a little bit here. I'm going to put another one of these pylons in right here. And then I'll see if I can get like a basic design for how I want this quasi-arch support structure to work. And then I'll bring you guys back in and see how it looks. And as another lovely Minecraft day dawns, we can see what I have here. So far, let's actually come over to this side. It's a little bit more complete. I'm missing just a couple in here. So from the side, this is what it'll look like. And I think I'm digging this because this does have a vaguely Asian vibe to it, in my opinion. Just that shape. It looks like it would be reasonably functional. I'll start thinking about what I want the surface to be. It's probably going to be similar to the one that we have right over here. The mix of, it's, if I remember correctly, oak and spruce. So that's going to go right on top. And I kind of want there to be a little, I don't know, a little something in the middle here. I'm not 100% sure exactly what, but definitely think there should be a little zazz in there. For example, that looks stupid, so we're not going to do that. Well, I'll let it be for a minute, and then we'll come back, and I'll come back and take a look at it in a second. But I think this is what we're going with here. And I think that that's looking pretty good. I'm going to keep tinkering, and then I probably won't be able to bring it in by the end of this Minecraft day, but the next Minecraft day I'll bring it back. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know why I made that sound. Yeah. I got some buttons. You're talking about buttons. And I put too many of them around. It's my special technique is to use too many buttons and get shot in the spine by a burning skeleton and then miss and waste arrows. Anyway, alright. Is there any more around? It's gonna cap me in the back. Okay. So buttons, and I have the little, we'll call them filigrees across the top of these things. So these are just little design elements on the ends, and then one of these wall, cobblestone style. I don't know how that one was placed there, but it doesn't belong there. So, actually that looks okay. Yeah, it looks alright. So, the surface, I think I'm going to do just a little simple thing, a little something like this. So, we got a little bit less area to work with in terms of what we have at our disposal for including detail, which is why I went a little nutso on the old buttons everywhere. So let's just kind of see what we're working with here. And under there, looks a little strange under here, but we'll fix it up. All right, so I'm gonna run back. Road surface is coming together. Bridge surface rather is coming together. Excuse me. I'm gonna finish up the ends, polish up the ends here. We need fences so people don't fall off the side, and stairs as the border. And we're gonna need some kind of design, some little jazz along the side here too. I want to try and find some stuff to bring back. And then we'll finish off this bridge. I'm not 100% sure that dark oak is the right way to go here. And I'd like to figure out a better way to put these here if I can. So what I'm going to do instead of that, because that looks bad, I'm going to put some slabs there. Let's see how this looks. Nailed it. Okay. We'll go with that. Because this little notch kind of right there looks a little bit interesting. You know, it's not just the same old style that we have going around. It's just like, you know, a little interesting thing, and I think it's cool because it's the center, so let's keep it. We're taking a big risk here. Working on this at night. I just during the night usually I'm making fences or mining or some crap, but I kind of want to get on this so we can get through this rather, so we can get on to bigger and better projects. I mean, this is important, I think. So you saw I had the dark oak fence posts, such as this. Did not work. Good news is I did remember to bring. I did remember to bring the smooth stone slabs, but whatever. Didn't end up needing them at the time. I had to go back anyway. So all good though. Let's just grab this. Throw that there. I for some reason I like this start of this open, just so you can see that log there, and I don't know why, but I do. I like that. Mr. Soupy wants to pop in and say, hey, sorry dude, let me finish recording here, and then I will be happy to chat with you all about it. So swapped out these. I remember the smooth stone, which we're gonna put over here. I was saying before I came under fire that I like the exposed logs, the timber framing there. So I do want to just see one of them. I think to break it up would look good. So we'll keep one right at the entrance or exit, depending on which way you're walking across the bridge. And then we'll have basically be smooth stone slab transition. Yeah, I think like that, because I should actually be doing this over on the other side. Because this is like this here, so I was thinking we could expose that beam and then just kind of mimic that design, but then also make it look just a little bit different and add just a little bit of zazz in there with the stone, with the smooth stone slab, and I think that looks pretty good. So then this would be like this over here, and then it would start the path, and the path that I'm kind of, you can see I'm tunneling through over here. I had haste potions on me, but they have since been consumed, long since. Let's work on that. I'm just gonna polish up a couple more things on the bridge here, like a little bit of a design thing I want to do on the side, and then a little support there, and then we'll get on that. Yeah, midnight again. I'm just a daredevil. So I worked on that side of the bridge, and I'm going to recreate what I did over here to show you guys. I'm just kind of screwing around with how these look. I'm trying to put like these little filigrees that we have on the top of the posts over on here to try and add some continuity, but I think it's too much. I added some extra little supports in, which I think look pretty good. I just need to arm myself. So yeah, so those are fine. I think they look good. I think it actually helps a little bit. I kind of just implied here that this beam runs through and connects to there somewhere in the stone somehow. Not exactly sure how, but in this fashion, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so what I did on the other side was, oh, what's up? Get off my bridge. Peace. Punch 2 FTW. I implied an arch shape by doing this. Oops. And then it runs into the dirt over here, so we don't actually get to finish. That's okay, because that's all you can see. So it looks better on the other side because the other side's less obscured by the landscape here. Man, you are just all over me. They want me. So basically creates this kind of arch shape, and then instead right here, because the center looks a little bit different, instead of just going straight across, I just happen to put it down there, and I like the way that looks. Let's check out the other side because it looks it's a little bit easier to see. So I think I'm calling this bridge done. I really like how it came out. I think there still needs to be a little bit more zazz in here. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to pull that off, but for now I think close enough is good enough. I want to definitely get some of this to happen, so I'm going to wait for daybreak, which is coming soon. Okay, so it's daytime. It's actually nooner. I did a little bit of digging through there. The episode is actually running way longer than I thought it was. I have like almost 40 minutes recorded for this episode, which I really don't want to be longer than 15 minutes. So I am going to have to call it for this episode. So for next episode, hopefully by next episode, this path will be done. Next episode, I really, really champing at the bit to get to building some actual temple structures. So next episode, even if, hopefully this pathway will be done by then, but even if it's not, we got to get some pagodas going. We got to get some temples, some kind of building going, because I need my fix. I need my temple fix. But that is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for taking a second to check this out. It means a lot to me. I do genuinely appreciate it. I really do appreciate every single like, comment, view, and sub. So thank you. I really also would love for you guys to join me. We have a lot of great dudes on the server, either giving supplies and doing some building, making materials, contributing in a lot of different ways. It's not that I need stuff, we just need people to build. We have a lot of buildings left to be built and a lot of stuff to accomplish here still, and I'd love for you to join me. So just hop on our server, play.infiniteheightsmc.com, and join us. Big changes coming for the server too, some really exciting stuff happening in the next couple days, so definitely check it out. But again, yeah, thanks, I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's TheeRealDuke. I'm out.